Okay, and welcome to the second presentation. Khalil Rahman and my colleague Charles Fox. We're now going to be discussing how we help one particular NHS trust overcome some of their issues with dealing with mortality rates and improving that by making better use of business process, technology, and getting procurement to get goods and services to theatres on time. And so Charles, I believe when we started this programme, we had a lot of people in theatres saying that when they ordered stuff, it wasn't getting to theatres in time in order for urgent operations to be done. How do we overcome that?
Well, we're streamlining the procurement process. First, make people aware that it is their job to authorise, and any delays are their fault. We enabled them to flag a requisition as urgent, so all the way through the stages the email would show that it was an urgent requisition, and then when it had finally been authorised, immediately an email was sent to the buyers saying there was an urgent order awaiting their attention.
So
finally, introduce the emailing of orders, so once the buyer had approved the order, it would immediately be emailed to the supplier.
So let's break this down a bit. There's a few things that you've mentioned here, quite importantly. The first thing is we used to have requisitioners raising requisitions and then printing out those requisitions to keep a track of what they've done. Taking that print out to the authoriser and asking them for a physical signature.
Oh, it was worse than that. They handwrote it on a form.
Okay. And then the next thing you've mentioned is this email. So that's an email notification saying that somebody within the department has raised a requisition and it now needs an approval.
Yes.
And they were given ability to do that online, and therefore we had to invest quite a bit of time on the training to show the requisitions how to raise these requisitions and the approvers on how to quickly turn these around and approve them.
It is a relatively simple process for the authoriser. The email they receive has a hyperlink taking directly to the authorisation screen.
I think the next challenge we encountered really